Hey guys, this is Jonathan, what I call it attraction. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you understand attraction. Okay, so today guys, we're going to talk about it test. So I know people call it the real word, SHIT test. You know, I don't curse. It's just my personal preference, you know. It's beneath me. So I just say it test. You know, so yeah, so we're going to talk about these it tests today. So what is an it test? Now, a it test is basically a woman testing you, you know. So she basically wants to test to see if you really, you know, cool stuff like you pretend to be. She want to see if you really masculine, if you really top of the line, you know. So basically, does he just talk the talk or does he actually walk the walk? That's what she want to know. She want to get to the bottom of it. So every now and then she might test you. She might just say something, just throw something in there. You know, like I've had women say, "Oh my goodness, you're really skinny." You know, something like that. And that's an it test. So here it is. What you would say with something like that is, you know, there's a couple ways you can take it. Now, you can take it and you can you can just ignore it. That's one thing you can do is ignore it, but you don't want to. I mean, if you ignore it, you pass it, but you don't want to ignore too many. So let me put a disclaimer out there. You can ignore it, and that is a way of passing it by just because basically they want to see if it's gonna get to your emotions. You know, they kind of trying to find some chinks in your armor. You know, they want to see if they're going to hit a soft spot. You know, they want to pretty much make sure that the man that they're talking to, that he really is this confident, secure guy. You know, so they basically, you know, they want to see what quality are you, basically. You know, so you could ignore it and that could be a way of passing it. But I would, if I would say, you know, don't ignore more than twice. You know, to me, once is enough. Everything after the first time, you have to have a comeback, which means in order to have a comeback, you got to be witty. You know, and this is a part of being witty, and it also like plays along with banter. You know, banter is something we have to have with the women. Like when you flirting with women, there got to be some banter, and that's gonna capture her. You know, at the very beginning, if you got some kind of banter. So in this time when she's it testing you, you definitely got to pull out some wittiness, or you got to pull out some banter. You know, something that can make her laugh. So for me, you know, you can ignore it. That's one thing. Another thing is you can kind of disregard it and exaggerate it. So that'll basically be she'll be like, "Oh, well, you're really skinny," and you can be like, "I'm so skinny." You be like, "Man, I'm so skinny, you can't even see me. I ain't even here right now. As a matter of fact, you talking to a ghost." No, well, maybe, okay, take that back. Maybe that's a little corny example. I'm trying to find a better example, but basically exaggerate it, make it bigger, like blow it up, make it bigger. That's what I mean when I say exaggerate it. A better one is like a woman to say, "Do you do this often?" And right away, I'm programmed to be like, "Sorry, baby, I don't kiss and tell." You know, now that's slick. You can say something like that. Or if she be like, do you say this to all the women? And I might be like, yeah. So if she say, do you say this to all of the women? And I might say, well, wouldn't you like to know? You know, and so this is stuff that's just already like programmed in me, basically. Like I've been saying it for so long, it's just like, it's like second nature, you know. So, but that's if they say one of those things, and that's basically those two comebacks. Those are both they're both witty, but they're also both a part of banter. And so you want to keep it playful. It tests is supposed to be playful. You don't want to take them serious because some of them are meant to diminish you, and that's what a woman wants. She wants to see if she can diminish you. She wants to see how strong and how thick your skin is, you know. And so that's the thing, is not letting her get under your skin. You don't want to be diminished. You don't want to be, you know, destroyed by this. You want to be able to have a good comeback, you know. But listen, a bigger and better comeback. If she say something like that, you want a bigger and better comeback, even if you flip it on her, you know. So and so that's, you could disregard it and you can exaggerate it, or you can be witty and have a great comeback, a bigger, better comeback, you know, like, well, wouldn't you like to know, you know. And so, or, sorry baby, I don't kiss and tell, you know. And so you can have a great comeback. Or another option is you can like disregard it and flip it back to her, you know, which is kind of like changing the subject. So she could be like, well, you're really skinny. And you could be like, that's funny. Look at that twinkle in your eye. You say that and you got this twinkle in your eye glistening. Who you think you is? You saying this to me, girl? Listen, wipe your eyes out before you come after me. You know, you can like flip something on her, but in a playful manner, not like you really trying to come at her, but just something in a playful manner, you know. But flip it back on her. Or, I like that. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. You know, you can make it like playful, like you're laughing like it was really funny, but it's really not funny. You know what I'm saying? But it's all in a playful manner. You don't want to be serious, you know, because if she sees you're serious, it's like, oh, so that's your weak spot. You know, she could get to you really easily. And if she could get to you, that means everyone else in the world could get to you, you know. And what kind of man are you that you're going to be her protector and you let people get to your emotions that easily? They can press your buttons. You see what I'm saying? So that's what It Test is all about. And if you ignore them, if you flip them on them, or if you come with a better comeback, or if you exaggerate them, you pass. But if you don't do any of those things, and at any point you get butt hurt, you know, or you get in your feelings, you get mad or something like that, you fail. And that's bad for you, my friend. Because if you fail an It Test, it's only so many that you can fail and still continue with this girl as your girlfriend or as your lover or your whatever she is. It's only so many you can fail, you know, not much. 2, maybe 3, and then she's going to be done. Because once you fail, it causes her to lose interest in you. It causes her to lose attraction, you know. But if you say something slick and you use some banter, you know, you as good as gold. You know, and so that's what women like. Women, they don't want the predictable behavior, you know. And that's the predictable behavior is when you don't have a comeback, or when you don't know what to say and your butt hurt. That's the predictable comeback. And that's the thing that turns her off. So if you like the content in this video, please like, subscribe, and share. And remember, love inspires, endures, uplifts, and bears all things.